Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hello students, this is your biology teacher Mrs. Priyadarshini from Purnavidya Ashram. Welcome back to my part 2 video on the chapter 13, Why Do We Fall Ill, from class 9 biology. Let's learn what are the topics we are going to discuss on this video. So first is causes of the diseases, classification of the diseases, congenital diseases, acquired diseases, infectious diseases, and the infectious agents. Let's have a quick recap on the last session. So what we have seen in the last session, so we have seen about what is health. So it is the state where it is essential for the functioning well of the three factors: physically, mentally, and socially. We have seen the differences between the healthy and disease-free condition. We've seen what is a disease. We have seen the different signs and symptoms that is necessary for a physician to pinpoint on a particular disease. We have seen about the disease and their types based on duration, that is acute and chronic diseases. Now let's move on to the actual content of the video. So today we are going to see about the causes of diseases. So what is the main type, what is the need for us to learn about the causes of diseases? Only then we can give for the diagnosis and treatment. Okay. Every disease has two main types of causes. The first is the immediate cause and the next one is the contributory cause. What is an immediate cause? It includes the infections caused by the disease-causing germs, example bacteria, virus, worms, protozoans, etc. For example, if a baby is suffering from loose motion, so which is an infection caused by a virus. So this viral infection is the immediate cause of the disease. How it would have entered into the body? So this can be by drinking unclean water or unclean food. What are the contributory causes? The first is lack of good nourishment. For example, 10 children of that area has drunk the same unhealthy water, but one child has got that infection. That means the child has not developed its immunity, maybe due to lack of food. That is the lack of good nourishment. This lack of nourishment may be due to poverty also. The next is, if we consider the baby has been with good nourishment, still it is suffering from the same disease, it may be due to some genetic defects in its immune system. That is the another factor. The another one contributory cause is the lack of supply of the proper hygienic water to that area. That also can be another factor, that is a social cause. So these are the additional causes that is involved in the onset of the disease. Next we look on to the classification of diseases. Diseases are of two types. One is the congenital disease and the other one is the acquired disease. The congenital diseases are the disease that obtained right from the birth. Acquired diseases are of two types, that is infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. Infectious diseases are of two main types, contagious and non-contagious. Non-infectious diseases are of various types, that is deficiency diseases, metabolic diseases, degenerative diseases, metabolic allergies, and then injury or maybe due to injury. Let's learn about them in detail. Congenital diseases. These are the diseases which are present since birth. They are caused due to genetic abnormality or due to any metabolic disorders. Example, the cleft lips and cleft palate in children you would have seen or examples of congenital diseases. Some bone disorders, spinal cord disorders, even brain, or some of the congenital diseases. The next one is the acquired diseases. These are the diseases which has been developed after birth. The two types are infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. Infectious diseases. These are the diseases caused by the spread of infectious organisms like pathogens. What are pathogens? Disease causing germs. So example, bacteria, fungi, virus, worms, even protozoans, etc. So they can be transmitted from one person to another by a simple contact. So they are also called as communicable disease. When these pathogens enter into our body, they multiply and they even can cause damage to the organs in the host body. Example of such diseases are tuberculosis, tetanus, flu, AIDS, SARS, and even COVID-19. What are infectious diseases? So these are the diseases which cannot be spread by easy simple contact between the infected and the healthy individual through any mode like air, water or food, or through touch contacts. So such diseases are called as non-communicable diseases. They are mostly internal of origin. Example, diabetes, hypertension, genetic abnormalities, even cancer, etc. Let's learn about the infectious agents and its importance. The different categories of the infectious agents are as follows: virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, and even worms. So virus examples, the diseases caused by virus are common cold, influenza, dengue fever, AIDS, SARS, and even COVID-19. The bacterial infections examples are typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, anthrax, and even a number of diseases. Fungi, they are mostly they causes the skin infections. Example, candida infections. Then the protozoans. So protozoans example, the very good example is malaria and Kala Azar. Malaria caused by Plasmodium and Kala Azar caused by Leishmania. Worms, they mostly causes infections. They cause worm infections. These are the nematodes which can cause filariasis, that is elephantiasis, in humans. So that's it, students. In this session we have learned about the different classification of diseases, and we have learned about some of their important categories. So in the next session we will learn about the various categories of these infectious agents in detail with their pictures and the important diseases, and what is the importance of this categorization in treatment, and also we will see about the means of spread. Thank you so much, children. So I hope you have understood on this video.